Hi, hello, welcome back, or welcome if you are new here, and welcome to a realistic day in my life working in tech. I personally love watching videos like this. I think it's really cool and interesting to see how different industries and different professions vary in their day-to-day work, and I thought it could be fun to do one too. I have worked in the tech industry for about 10 years, and I personally think that this is a really cool industry. I find it very engaging. I think it's really fun, and I've just had a really good experience working in the tech industry. I have had a number of different roles over the years, but my current role is kind of a hybrid between product management and marketing. So it's pretty cool because I get to use the more technical side of my brain as well as the creative side. It is about 8:30 in the morning right now. I typically get up and start my day around 7:45, 8. And for the first 30 minutes, I have breakfast, have a coffee, and just start looking at my to-dos for the day. The company that I work for is actually West Coast based. And if you're new here, I live in Boston, so I'm East Coast based. But what that means is just that my mornings are a little quieter just because a lot of the people that I work with aren't online for another few hours. But on a typical day-to-day, my schedule looks a little something like this. However, today it's going to vary a bit just because I have a lot of meetings in the afternoon and a presentation, so it's going to be a little more hectic. So for the first part of my day, I typically have my laptop and sit on the couch and go through all of the Slacks and emails from the night before and just start to plan out the rest of my day. So we're going to head over to the couch and start doing that planning process, and the rest of the day will begin from there.
After I go through and respond to any messages or emails and check on other projects, I start writing a digital to-do list for my day. I am somebody who loves checking things off of a to-do list. There is just something so satisfying about marking a task as done as I move throughout my day. So this time is great to just get that list in order and set the tone for the rest of the day. Once I feel like I'm in a good spot with that list and those morning tasks are wrapped up, it is time to get ready. Cue the transition.
I have filmed in here one other time, and I swore to myself I would never do it again because the lighting and the audio is absolutely horrible. But for the sake of a realistic day in my life, we're just gonna go for it because this is in fact where I get ready. I have already done my hair. I've spared you having to watch me do that. So now I'm just gonna go in and do some makeup, and I'm gonna cue a voiceover because this audio is probably horrendous. Let's do that.
So something I'm more adamant about this year is actually doing my makeup and getting dressed every day, especially on days with a lot of meetings. I think when you work from home, it's really easy to not do those things, but it really does make a difference in my headspace for the day, and it just adds a positive routine to my morning.
I swear I do not look this pale in person. It is the horrible lighting. But okay, let's go to my desk. Is this lighting okay? It'll have to do. Okay, so it is about 10:15 right now, and typically I will take the next hour and a half to get a bunch of deep work or focus work done. Just because since a lot of my team is West Coast based, it's still a pretty quiet time during my day, so I can really, have some heads down time and just get a lot of stuff done. Especially on days when I have a really meeting heavy day like today and a presentation that I need to prepare for. This time specifically really comes in handy. So I'll probably be sprucing up a few documents, just, stuff like that, trying to get things in order for the week. And yeah, it's just some riveting focus time. So I'm going to hop into this and we will catch back up in a little bit.
So like I had mentioned before, I work in a bit of a hybrid role between being a product manager and a marketing specialist. In short, my role consists of a lot of writing and analysis. The writing comes in the form of briefs, which detail different test ideas that I have for the site and the step-by-step process of how those can be implemented, and the analysis in the form of looking at a lot of numbers and data that help reinforce the idea that I have. So my focus work typically consists of doing one of these two tasks, amongst other things like reporting or emails.
Okay, so it is about 11:45 now, and my meetings typically kick off around noon, and today is no exception. The amount of meetings that I have during the day and during the week definitely vary week to week. It just depends on what projects I'm working on and just what is happening that week overall. So it really varies from day to day, which honestly I kind of like. It keeps everything interesting. And then also I have a presentation today that I'm giving, so I will be preparing for that in the 2 to 3 1-hour break that I have. And yeah, it's gonna be a busy day. Okay, it's all happening. So I'm going to dive into this now and we will catch up in a bit. Here we go. Hi. Good, how are you? Bye. All right, on to meeting number 2. Yep, that all sounds great. Bye. That last meeting ended a little bit early, so I was able to run to the bathroom, grab a drink, and now I have my last meeting before my big break when I will be having lunch. So diving into that now. Yeah, no, thank you. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, let's go eat. Okay, let's relocate and eat my lunch. This is so hot. I feel like everywhere in my apartment just has the most atrocious lighting. There's just so much white everywhere, so I feel like it just makes everything look a little rough, you know? But this has been a very busy day and it's not over yet. I am somebody who tends to skip lunch and it's something that I'm really working on. So today, check that box, but it's been a crazy afternoon. So I am going to eat this and then hop back over and dive into the next segment of meetings. But okay, I'll see you in a bit.
After lunch, I jumped right back into another meeting, but thankfully I had about 45 minutes between that meeting and my presentation, so it gave me a little time to just do some focus work and prepare for that, which I was really grateful for because I was really nervous about it and I wanted to make sure I got some time to practice.
Okay, I've finished up most of my focus work and I have run through the presentation that I have in 10 minutes a few times, so feeling pretty good about it, hoping for the best. But yeah, not to be a broken record, but this day has just been a little wild. So I am somebody who definitely still gets pretty nervous before doing any type of presentation or public speaking, and it's something that I've really been working on over the last few years, specifically in my career. But what I've found is that the best way for me to combat that anxiety is just to be as prepared as humanly possible. And for me, what that typically means is writing out a script of all of the thoughts that I have around whatever I'm presenting on, and more or less trying to not memorize it, but just be familiar with the material that I'll be speaking to and rehearse that a few times. And I've found that that is quite helpful for me. Public speaking and presenting is definitely a skill that requires practice, and I hope that one day I will be amazing at it. But for now, I'm still practicing. At the end of the day, I know that doing things like this is just gonna make me better at it. So that's how I try and look at it. But okay, I am jumping into this now. I'm excited for this to be done, but okay, I will talk to you in a bit.
The presentation went really well, so I was really happy about that. I am definitely relieved it's over. After my last meeting, I typically change back into sweatpants and head over to the couch to finish up work for the rest of the day. Then when my husband Brendan gets home, we usually figure out what we want to do for dinner and just kind of hang out and catch up for the rest of the night. Sometimes we'll watch a show or we'll just hang out and read. Other times I'll have some editing that I need to do, so I'll focus in on that, but usually we have a pretty relaxed night. Then typically around 10 o'clock, it is time to get ready for bed. I will take my makeup off, put some lotion on my face, just do all of those usual nighttime routine things, and just start to wind down for the night.
And just like that, the day is done. And tomorrow we get to do it all over again. Thank you so much for coming along with me for a day in my life working in tech. Let me know in the comments what you do for work and what a typical day looks like in your life. But if you like this content, definitely feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you like videos like this, if you'd like more like these, less like these. I am loving trying out new formats and would love to hear what you think. But yeah, with that, I hope you are having a great day, a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.